Hello everybody and welcome to another Transformers third party video review. Today I am a little late to the Mastermind Creations party. This is of course their Jaguar figure. Now you may have seen this figure in my Toy Hacks label video, but if you haven't, it is a stunning rendition of the Generation 1 Ravage. This is part of their Ocular Max line, and it is absolutely incredible. This arrived and my son said to me, "Dad, what is it? What shape is this?" I think I failed as a father. This is of course done as a cassette tape, exactly the same as he was in the Generation 1 cartoon. We have a full bio on the back there. I even had a Commodore and a Commodore 64, a Commodore 16, and they used to have games on these cassette tapes. I used to put the game in, I used to come back, I don't know, say 40 minutes later, in the hope, with my fingers crossed, that the game had loaded. Children of today, they will never know the pain and anguish of waiting for a game to load. Anyway, he arrived in this cassette tape, and to be honest with you, I should have watched people's reviews prior to this, but I didn't, and I was gobsmacked. I didn't realise they'd gone full-on retro with this guy, and it really did bring back memories. Anyway, I digress. Let's open up the case and bring him out. Now, as you can see, he has been well and truly toy hacked. If you'd like to see what he looked like originally, take a look here. That's a big difference, isn't it? It makes it look just that little bit more retro. Absolutely stunning. It just looks like a cassette tape. Now, don't get me wrong, Mastermind Creations have done a phenomenal job on their own. It's just, I think, adding these kind of stickered details to the front. I mean, even the original cassettes had stickers back in the 80s. They had like stickered fronts and used to write on Megamix or "I've just taped the UK top 40. We used to do that, kids. We used to stand there with a record button waiting for the music to start. We used to press record and we used to wait to press stop just before the guys started talking, telling us what's next in the charts. God. Gone are those days. Yes, this is its cassette mode, and it looks glorious, and it's a full-size cassette. It actually is the size of a proper cassette tape. This is a real masterpiece. Slight difference in size there, isn't there? Soundwave and his minions is a fantastic character. The Masterpiece toy is superb, but the tapes were not the correct size. We got Reflector from the third-party companies. We've got 3 of those. All of those are the size of a proper camera. So why not do the same with the cassettes? Yeah, that still works. Another little history lesson for you out there, kids. The number is how many minutes the tape lasts. This is side B. We had 2 sides. So you used to record something, and then quickly flip it over, and press record again. Now, another very clever thing they have done is actually include the entire instruction manual on the inside of the tape insert. That is upside down, but is a ruddy good idea. Right, to get him transformed up, let's start with the head. You want to flip the head up, and you've got 4 of these sections. You've got 2 on this side, and same on the other. We flip this one down and this one here down, and then pulling up on this section here just dislodges all of these sections here. We can then now untab the leg and the leg and do the same with this side. Just untab the leg and untab the legs. Flip up both chrome sections. Want to rotate the gun. This leg is now going to come down and out, and the toe needs to be facing forwards. You can now arch this body section, rotate these neck sections around. So you have these two sections on top, and in doing so it wants to bring these back sections round. So you have these two lump sections facing upwards. The arms can now be brought up and rotated around so the paws are facing forwards. Slide this joint upwards, which allows us to gain access to the tail, which we can now move up. And then we need to bring these legs down and then just rotate the missiles outwards. You then can just angle the back accordingly, just line up those legs as well. And there we pretty much have Jaguar. Let's just open up his mouth and let's get him in a nice pose. Ah, yes, there we go. That's a better pose for him. See, I think this is an incredible mold. It's very versatile. It's packed full of articulation, and the Toy Hacks labels are nicely hidden in his Jaguar mode as well. Only a small number are clearly visible, and it does not look overly tape-like. Really do compliment him a treat. Fantastic head sculpt on this guy. Literally ripped from the animation. I love how much heft is to him as well. There's a lot of die cast in there. These big chunky die cast joints in the middle here really do help, and they are fantastic when you're posing him. And you've got all of this joint in the middle here. These sections here are on balls. You've got double jointed elbows, I guess. Here we've got paws which slide up and rotate on balls. The head can move left and right, can look up and down. Of course, the jaw can open and close. The hind legs do not swivel, but we do have rotation there. We do have swivel backwards and forth on the knee, and again pivoting on the feet due to balls, so we can get really nice wide starts. We just can't curl at the mid-torso, but we can kind of get around that by just kind of twisting this hind section that does give the illusion of a mid-rift twist. Now it does now of course make it look like Ravage is in fact Jaguar's offspring and a small cub. What a difference, eh? What a sheer difference in size. This thing is literally a real cat. Tell me that does not look brilliant. And one final scale comparison. Here he is alongside Gundog. Again, this just emphasizes how impressed I am with their scaling. I think they've done a remarkable job. So, there we have it, ladies and gents. This has been Jaguar, or Jaguar, however you choose to pronounce it. Personally, I think they've done a very good job. Mastermind Creations are actually very impressive when it comes to their masterpiece line. I absolutely love their take on Mirage. It is by far the most accurate representation I have seen to date. It is mind-boggling. They're definitely up there with the likes of Fans Toys with regards to quality, but I think Mastermind actually has it over Fans Toys because they seem to be able to keep their QC issues down to a minimum. Very impressed by this. I overlooked it and I shouldn't have. It is a remarkable figure. I cannot wait to see what else they have in store for us. Rumour has it there is a Jazz on the cards, and if they can do a Jazz anywhere near the standard of this or Mirage, then it is going to be fantastic. Articulation on this is very good. The build is exceptional. The plastic quality is a very high quality plastic. He is good value for money. You are not getting a huge robot for your buck, but you are getting a remarkable transformation and a very sturdy built toy, and I think he is worth every penny. Now, that being said, If you do like his new deco that he's sporting, please make sure you check the Toy Hacks video channel out by clicking the information button up here. That will link you directly to their channel, where there are some pretty awesome products being showcased. Until next time, from myself and Jaguar, thanks for watching, and goodbye.